Hello paddlers, welcome back to my channel, and basically I wanted to show you this new neoprene hot top from LOMO, and yeah, it's bloody nice. However, I did have a small problem, and when I say small problem you'll see what I mean. It's jump to the chair, and let me take this off because it's a hot top, and believe me, I'm hot. Jump shot. Okay then, right, I've took it off because I was getting hot. Right, let's clear up one thing straight from the beginning. I made a mistake. Right, the name. Right, it's the I'm looking at it now. I'll put a picture up. Right, it's the neoprene thermal vest, 1mm hot top, they're calling it. That's why I took it off, I was getting hot. Right, it's designed for everything, really, no matter what you're doing on the water, whether you're going to be swimming, paddle boarding, whatever, right, anything like that. And that is comfortable as hell. Now you could see a bit of bagging in the arms, right, but it's a hot top. Right, it's not like a diving suit or out like that. It's a hot top. So you want to be comfy, and as for paddling, you want a bit of bag. You get me, a bit of give, right? So that size is perfect for me. All right, I'll leave a link in the description. All right, now there's a warning. It's extremely, turn that volume off. Computer's on. It's extremely well made. I had a really good look through the stitching and everything, right? And it's warm, right? And yeah, but there is, well, I can't say there's a problem with the top because it could be me. It could be me, right? But this is just a little warning for you. When I first saw it, I thought, yeah, that'll be brilliant. I thought, just as when sort of like winter's finished, spring's coming in, but you still need to be warm. You get me, just in case. Yeah, I've got a wetsuit and stuff, right? But I thought, I put that on, I can put my KAYAK just over the top, right? And you know what I mean? And also I thought, in summer, when you're in the sea, if there's a bit of a cool breeze sometimes, that'll be perfect. So basically I thought, right, I want one. Now, this is where the problem came in. I checked the measurements, I measured myself and stuff, and I ordered the extra, I'm going to check this while we're here so I don't make a mistake telling you. There you go. I ordered the extra large, right, which states, as I'm looking at it now, chest size is 42 inch to 44 inch. Well, I'm a 42 inch chest. I measured myself, right? I waited, it arrived, right? Now this was about 3 weeks ago. I waited and it arrived. I couldn't get the thing on. It was just too small. It was just too small. Like I said, maybe somehow I've measured myself wrong. I don't know. Right? Maybe the measurements are wrong. You get me? Maybe it's just a design problem with not a design problem. It's a bloody good top. A sizing issue. I don't know, but I'm telling you this just in case. And you know I'm telling you the truth because I buy a lot of gear from LOMO. I own a lot of their stuff. Right, and I've mentioned that before. From boots to paddles to gear, all sorts. A hell of a, I've got like a wardrobe full of LOMO gear. I've got a lot of their gear. So I respect the company, I like the company, so I'm not making this up. Right, and I'm definitely not knocking them. But yeah, getting back to it, I ordered the extra large, right, 42 inch to 44 inch chest. I couldn't get it on. I just couldn't get it on. I rang them up, spoke to the lady, oh sorry, maybe just like this or that, send it back to us. Now here's where the downside is. I'm sorry LOMO, but to me, this is bad. I have to pay for return shipping for them to send me out the bigger size. And that cost me £5. Well, £4.50, but we'll say £5. So I paid me £5, I shipped it back. Alright. They sent me out the double XL. I've gone from the XL to the double XL, right? Which, as I look at it here, right, is size 44 to 46 inch chest, which should have buried me. Right? I couldn't get it on. It was too small again. And I thought, what the hell? I thought I'm a 42 inch chest. And now the double XL says 44 to 46. It should be baggy as hell, but no, I couldn't get it on. It was just no good. So I paid another £5, shipped it back to them again, right? And they've sent me out that one, the triple XL, which is 46 to 48 inch chest, which should have buried me. But as you could see in the picture, it was a nice tight fit. Yeah, I even just before making this second part, I went back and I just got the tape measure, and it's a material tape measure. All right, wrapped it round and double checked, and it's 42. All right, that's the triple XL, third time lucky, and it's 46 inch to 48 inch chest. It says on the website, and that just fits me perfect. Like I said, it's a little bit longish, a little bit long in the arms, so a little bit baggy round this area, alright, but I don't mind because I'll be bending that area for paddling. I suppose if I was, I don't know, surfing or something, maybe you need it to be tighter, I don't know. I don't surf, you get me? Not since I was a kid, and then it was only a polystyrene surfboard. I've talked about that in the past, but anyway, yeah, so if you're a 42 inch chest like I am, right, I'd order, if you're getting one, the triple XL large, right, because the measurements are way off. Right, the website measurements, I'm afraid, are way off. Now, I get nothing free from LOMO, by the way. Absolutely nothing. I'm not sponsored. I'm not anything from LOMO. I get nothing for free. I should. All the bloody stuff I buy off them and all the times I mention them on YouTube. Alright. So I've got no reason to say this. They're a fantastic company. You ring them up. They're always great to talk to you, help you, give you advice, all that sort of stuff. But I think it's really, really bad. Choose my words carefully there. I think it's really, actually, no, screw it. I think it's disgusting that I should have to pay to send something back that was misinformed, too small. You get me? Maybe the first time you might think, well, yeah, you ordered 42 to 44, maybe you measured wrong. Fine. But then when they send you one that's 44 to 46, and that's way too small, and you have to pay to send that back as well. I don't like it should be free returns as long as you haven't used the product as such. You try something on, yeah, as you do. But if I'd have been out in the sea or anywhere paddling and got it all dirty, yeah, that's different. You get me? You can get a refund. Right, didn't have to get exchanges. In fact, if this one hadn't a fit, I'd have had to get a refund because they don't make any bigger ones. Right, but at the same time, I'd have had to send that one back. So that'd have been my third £5. So that'd have been an extra £15. And the funny thing is, they are £29.99, them ones. My original one that I bought, the extra large, for some strange reason, let me double check. Right, extra large. Oh no, they've changed them all now. Bloody sneaky. Maybe they made a mistake there. But initially I paid about £34. But now everything's £29.99. But yeah, so there you go, that's the price. Forget what I was about to say, that's your price. Well, if you're gonna get one, if you're all I can talk about is 42s, because that's me. If you're a 42-inch chest, right, I would seriously advise you ordering the triple XL, right, which should bury you. But I'm 42, and as you could see, that fit me tight. It fit me perfect. Wasn't too tight. I was uncomfortable. You get me? It was a perfect snug fit. I could sit all day in that paddling. Right, so I'm happy with that. But I have to, because if I'm going to, this is me. If I'm going to make videos, right, and say this company is fantastic, which I have mentioned 1,000 times in the past. I've got their boots. Oh, I'm not going to go through it all. I've got a lot of LOMO gear, right, and their dry bags as well. I've bought all sorts of bits and pieces from them. And I have mentioned in my videos hundreds of times, shop there, they're a fantastic company. And they are. But at the same time, if there's a problem, I'm going to tell you as well. If I've sung the praises of somewhere, I'm also going to tell you if there's a problem. I'm not going to lie and say, oh, well, I like LOMO, so I won't tell you. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, that's not the way I roll, so to speak. Right, so I'm telling you, them sizes are wrong. Now, I know somebody will say, well, I am a large, I ordered a large and it fits perfectly. Great. If you remember, right at the beginning of this video, I said I could be wrong, it might just be my body shape. That's the first thing that almost left my mouth at the beginning of the video. Right, so I could be wrong. It might not be the sizes, it might be me. Right, I may have measured wrong. Right, I didn't, but I may have measured wrong. Right, or I may have just come, because it's a new top they've just got out within about the past couple of months or so. This is somewhat brand new for LOMO. This is somewhat brand new for LOMO. So maybe there was just a problem with a certain batch, and that was the batch that I got thinking. Because I've bought clothing, I bought wetsuits from LOMO before and they fit perfect. I've ordered an extra large, perfect fit. You've seen my, if you're a subscriber you would have. It's like a blue and black wetsuit. It said LOMO on there, and you've seen my LOMO gloves and my LOMO boots, and even the boots I've ordered size 10, size 10 came, tried them on, perfect fit. Right, so it's not everything, it was just this one top. So maybe it's just a sizing problem, or once again, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a funny sized chest. Maybe the tape measures wrong. You never know. But I wanted to warn you and tell you. But what I don't like is having to pay to ship the thing back when it's the wrong size. Alright, you get me? That you could say, yeah, you have to pay for the first one because that's your fault, you ordered the wrong size. Fair enough. But then when the next size comes, the bigger, and that's still too small, then it's a case of, no, the sizes are wrong. Why the hell should I have to pay? But you do. Like I said, I had to pay twice, so that's an extra £10 I've added on top of my order, which is a shame. I don't think that's right, personally. I don't think that's right. But I will end this for one thing saying, well, two things. This is a good top, right? And it's a good warm top. It's 1mm neoprene, which a lot of people will say, well, that's not much, but it's not for diving and stuff like that. It's a, as they put it, neoprene thermal vest. Don't know why they call it a vest, but it's a hot top. And yeah, it's warm. Now it's the right size. It's comfortable, but it's very well made. The stitching, there's a special name for this type of stitching. It's all on there, but if I start reading it, you'll be here for hours. It's that you probably even know it's that special stitching they use. But yeah, it's a good top. Right, so if you're after a warm top for winter, autumn, even summer, like I said, I'll be wearing that when I go in the sea, right, in summer times. right, just so I'm covered up. It protects you from the sun, plus also if you flip, you know what I mean, water's still coldish in the summer. But yeah, so the second thing I'll say is they're a fantastic company. Right? It's only this sort of a problem with the sizing I thought I'd mention with this top, but like I said, it's a new top out. And now I'm starting to repeat myself, so this is the end of the video. Okay then paddlers, I'm going to leave this one here with a cough and simply say thanks for watching. Cheers.